Hello, everyone. Ron here from RJJ's Reactions. I hope you're doing well. Early morning here and making my first video of the day. And it is a request. Why don't you find out for yourself by Morrissey? I heard Morrissey, I think, a little bit uh, way back, maybe in the 1980s or something, when he was with the Smiths. But the Smiths wasn't my top band at the time either. I don't remember very much, and I haven't heard this song. I know he's done a lot of independent things too. So let's have a listen to Morrissey. Here we go.
The plainest days are mad. Why don't you find out for yourself? Then you'll see the price very closely. Some men here, they have a special interest in your career. They want to help you to grow and then siphon all your dough. Why don't you find out for yourself? Then you'll see the glass hidden in the grass. You'll never believe me, so why don't you find out for yourself? Sick down to my heart, that's just the way it goes.
I'll stop there just for a moment. Yeah, he has a good voice. I like it. I like there's a little bit of a background vocal coming through my left headphone here just in the last moment, and that's very cool as well. Um, Yeah, very nice voice. There wasn't there were I saw on the little thumbnail some live versions, but it didn't look like they'd be very clear. I'm not sure. I can't tell from the icon or from the thumbnail, but wasn't sure, so I went with this one. Maybe it would be better to see him perform. I don't know. I like live usually, but yeah, very cool so far.
Some men here, they know the full extent of your distress. They kneel and pray and they say, long may it last. Why don't you find out for yourself? Then you'll see the glass hidden in the grass. But that scene's come and go, for which you must allow. Sick down to my heart, that's just the way it goes. Don't rake up my mistakes, I know exactly what they are. And what do? Well, you just sit there. I've been stabbed in the back so many times. I don't have any skin, but that's just the way it goes.
Okay, I think we've reached the end there. Yeah, very nice voice, almost too nice for me in a way. um, I don't know why, but I sort of remembered something different from Morrissey. So maybe he has some other songs where the voice is different. I don't know. It is a beautiful voice, and there are really famous singers with amazingly gorgeous voices that don't do it for me. He's not he's not that. I like it, but it's on the verge of being too nice for me in a way. I like different voices, and I think he does have a different voice in some songs. This one maybe not so much. This one sounded a little bit too close to the crooner type thing. That's yeah, it's good. I know it's good, but it's not normally what I'm looking for. I did hear some decent lyrics going on there, so let's have a look at the lyrics now. I love the guitar strumming, the background voice that was coming in primarily through my left headphone here was nice underneath his voice, which is very good. All right, let's have a look at the lyrics now. Let's have a look at the lyrics. Why don't you find out for yourself, Morrissey? The sanest days are mad. Why don't you find out for yourself? Then you'll see the price very closely. Some men here, they have a special interest in your career. They want to help you to grow and then siphon all your dough. So I heard those lines there. And yeah, talking about the music industry, I'm presuming his own experiences perhaps. And yeah, everybody wants to help you when they think you're on the way up or when you're up already and you're going to make lots of money. But there's a price to be paid, obviously. And if you're if you're a descending star rather than an ascending star, all of a sudden those people disappear. Um, so yeah, they have a special interest when it's good for them, when it's going to make them money. There's a certain sense to that. So, but I understand the critique of it as well. Um, but there is a certain sense. So we're all trying to make money to play the money game, as Ren would say, but you have to pay your bills too. So they want to help you to grow and then siphon all your dough. Why don't you find out for yourself? Then you'll see the glass hidden in the grass. Okay, so that's a good or painful image, especially if you're walking barefoot or something through the nice soft grass and there's broken glass in there. He didn't say broken, but that's my imagery here is that it's painful. You'll never believe me, so why don't you find out for yourself? Sick down to my heart, that's just the way it goes. Some men here, they know the full extent of your distress. They kneel and pray and they say, long may it last. Yes, because in your distress, in your pain, you are writing songs, you are creating, you're being creative. I think there's a bit of truth to that, and I think there's a bit of a mythology to that. That's a bit sad. It's true that pain and depression and distress can sometimes um, I don't want to say motivate almost because you don't feel motivated, but you do create under those situations and circumstances, and sometimes it can come out as amazing creation. Much of it doesn't, by the way. We just don't see that because if it's not good, we don't see it, right? So, uh, but um, but I don't think that you have to be. I know a long time ago, back in the 1980s, I was in a location where there were a lot of artists, painters, writers, musicians, a lot of art. It was an artistic community. And and some of them were, as I say, amazing artists, but others were just alcoholics or drug addicts because some famous artists did drugs or some famous artists in the past uh, drank or were alcoholics. They thought if they became alcoholics, they would become great artists. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't just because you have a problem doesn't mean you're going to become a great artist. Um, but yes, if they see that you're writing, good songs, painful songs, but songs that sell because of your distress, then they're praying you stay in that distress so that you can keep creating the same kind of material. I'm thinking that's where he's coming from. So then why don't you find out for yourself? Then you'll see the glass hidden in the grass. Bad scenes come and go, for which you must allow. Sick down to my heart, that's just the way it goes. Yeah, there's good and bad. It doesn't matter what you're doing in life. There's good and bad that's going to come your way. Um, for which you must allow. I'm not sure what he means, but for me, it just sometimes you just have to let it flow. You have to cope with it, but you have to also let it flow a little bit because you can't fix everything and you can't make everything better. Um, I mean, not all better. You can improve it, you can cope with it, but you can't fix everything. Uh, don't rake up my mistakes. I know exactly what they are. Okay, yeah, we all know. Well, I guess sometimes people deny, even to themselves, but we all basically know what mistakes we've made and what mistakes we might still be making. Yeah. And what do you do? Well, you just sit there. I've been stabbed in the back so many, many times. I don't have any skin, but that's just the way it goes. So is that, well, some of this is definitely a commentary on the music industry, of course. Is it just the way it goes, meaning there's nothing you can do about it? That's just the way it is. I think that's kind of what it sounds like. I've been stabbed in the back. And well, you just sit there. Well, he already said that they were praying for this to to last. So they don't want to do too much to get you out of that distress or that depression or whatever it is, because they kind of want you to stay there so that you can keep creating. And that may be what he means by being stabbed in the back. Promises, but then unfulfilled promises, and allowing you to continue in this negative vein just so that you can produce and make money for them, and hopefully for yourself too. But yeah, good lyrics. Yeah, very good. I enjoy the lyrics. I enjoyed the song too. Very smooth voice, very beautiful voice. Um, nice guitar sounds. Uh, not very complicated, but in a way that's nice. It's nice to have just the pretty much just the guitar and the voice and then the background vocals and things. So yeah, very nice song by Morrissey. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, um, and subscribe to the channel. Click on that notification bell because I've been making quite a few videos lately, and the channel is growing slowly but steadily. So that's good. It's Ron from RJJ's Reactions. Oh, also, let me know what else you'd like to hear. I have a little list going, but there's room to add more for sure. Keep listening, keep having fun. Bye bye for now.